Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As you may see behind me, my silver car multiplied. So, like any car guy in his right mind would, when you got a project you haven't got around to finishing, you know, it's about 80%. You're getting there. It's almost a car. Instead of finishing it, that extra 20%, go buy another project car. It's the obvious choice. You'll notice VTEC Acres is looking a little thinner back here. So, I sent the orange car to crush and the gray FA5 to crush. So anyways, with those two gone, the fellas got more room. Might as well bring home another one, right? I've actually got the red coupe for sale too, sitting out there on the road. I actually returned it to stockish. I took the Progress rear sway bar out of it and I put a 2013 SI rear sway bar in it. Took the race tires off and just put some all seasons on it, and yeah, just gave it a wash and it's ready to sell. So hopefully that will sell sooner than later, because our guy's got too many Hondas. Anyways, let me get this garage door closed because Harley riders riding by my house like to, you know, and then we'll have a walk around this thing and check out what I bought. I've actually been talking to the previous owner of this car for, gee, maybe 2 weeks now. And just due to circumstances, we haven't been able to meet up so I can check out the car. I was going on pretty limited information on it. Basically, what I knew was it had a cracked windshield, it had a broken front coil spring, and it needed tires, was basically what the ad said. It said I had 290,000 kilometers, and he was asking 32 or 3,300 Canadian for it, for a modest price. He said it had a cold start issue and he believed it to be a valve adjustment. So Angela and I went and looked at it this morning, and when we got there, we were checking out the car, and when I went to start it, I realized unfortunately the cold start issue was that it seems to have a dead hole, or a nearly dead hole. I'm going to compression test it tonight to confirm that, but the gentleman I bought it from, he wasn't aware of that. So we ended up making a deal for a lower price, and I mean, here it is, you see it. So it was actually a early fun trip out there. The area he lived in was nice. It was a nice little 2-lane windy back road we drove down, and we got to stop at a really cool 50s diner, so Angela and I stopped and had lunch there. And yeah, the car made it home in one piece, not without issues though. The motor, being that it's only running on 3 lungs. Jackie, how did you get in here? Yeah. Being that the motors are only running on 3 cylinders, it's running pretty rough. So at stoplights and stuff, it would try to stall out on me. And then I was having trouble with it going into gear. It was kind of locking me out, but it was locking me out of every single gear. It wasn't like it was just second to third or whatever. Every gear was tough to go into. So I was suspecting I was having a clutch issue, but I wasn't about to stop and fix it on the side of the road, so I just kept driving it. Anyways, when I got into the city and I had to drive through the lights and stuff, it was pretty tough because I was like having to double clutch it to try and get it to go into gear, and then trying to slow it down to a stop. Oh gosh, Jackie. Trying to slow it down to a stop while trying to hold the gas, keeping it running. Basically, I needed 3 feet, but I think I only stalled it maybe twice, and luckily it did start again for me. So as you see it is how I got it. I haven't done anything to it. The only thing I did when I got home, because I wanted to make sure the trans was good, was I adjusted the clutch. The clutch master cylinder was not adjusted correctly. And I haven't looked yet, but I was told that there is receipts in the car that it had a clutch job recently or in the last few years. So possibly when they did the clutch, they didn't adjust it correct. So I gave it the quick little adjustment, took it out for a drive, and it shifts absolutely beautiful now. You can rev it right out to 8,000, shifts through every gear, no grinds, no lockouts. Works just like it should, which is awesome. So, basically it just needs a motor and a lot of cosmetic stuff. The front bumper is not mounted correctly. Still have some work to do there to try and clean that up. You can see it's got massive gaps to the headlights and it's not fixed there properly. It's like that on both sides. We're gonna fix that. And the grill in the front bumper is a little busted right here. It's not too bad. I think I'll be able to give that a mild cleanup, and then once I put a license plate mount back on it, that will hide some of the damage there, I think. As you can see, it's on steel rims on the front, but aluminum, or the factory aluminum's on the back. I did get the other two aluminums. They're dirty, but they are there, which is nice. This is the corner, I believe, that has the broken coil spring, so it's actually sitting pretty low on this side. I think it's probably just riding right on the bump stop. But surprisingly, with that being broken, and I'm assuming the alignment's out, it actually drives pretty good. And a really big bonus is it doesn't have the typical 8th Gen SI clunk when you're driving over bumps. It's actually quiet over bumps, which is a big win. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you know how much I hate airbag lights. And every coupe I seem to buy has an airbag light. This car doesn't. So it's worth buying just for that. And it's got a ghost cam. Right, Jackie? Yeah. The body on it's super straight. It is a clean title. It's got a few little cosmetic things, but like there's no real rust. There's no real big dents or nothing. The interior on it is really clean and complete. It does have this questionable doubled in. It's not mounted at all, and yeah, not my thing. Luckily, Paul, the previous owner, was nice enough to give me the factory radio, so that was super nice of him. Be able to put that back in there and reset that back to stock. Floor mats are in nice shape, seats are in nice shape. The only thing that's not is the steering wheel has the typical tear on the top. But I believe I have a better one, so that's good. I'll be able to fix that. Oh, the other thing. If you look carefully, let's get out and have a look. If you look real close, maybe you can see it. There's about 17,000 cracks in the windshield. So we'll be replacing the glass on it. What was the other? Oh, the other thing is it does have a torn up inner fender right here. And it is missing the closeout panel on the bottom. So I'll correct all that as well, because that'll drive my OCD nuts. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's all stock factory exhaust. It is missing the SI tip, so that's something else I want to take care of. But yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for this video. I just kind of want to introduce the car to you guys, you know, show you that my addiction is still alive and strong, still buying all the SIs. We'll probably do a little project series on this car. I'm probably just going to fix it up and sell it, to be honest. I don't see any reason why I need to keep it. but it'll be a fun little project. Be able to bring it back to life and keep another SI on the road, right? Likely if someone else purchased it, it may have been parted out. So I'm hoping to make a few bucks on it. I definitely don't do this to get rich. I don't make much money on my cars, but if I can make a few bucks, keep an SI from getting parted out and give it a new lease on life, that's a win for me. Plus it gives you guys more content, or gives me more content to show you guys. So I think the only thing left is we should give this project a name. Because, you know, a guy gets too many SIs going around and you don't know which one's which. And the fellow I bought this car off of had a really nice little dog. His name was Alan, and I thought that was a great name for a dog. So we're gonna name this car after his dog. This will be Project Alan. Just looks like an Alan, doesn't it? Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. I don't know what we'll be doing, but I'm sure it'll involve a Honda. Thanks guys for watching, and consider subscribing. A couple seconds of bonus footage. If you stick around, I'll give you the compression numbers because I'm doing that test quickly right now. But I just pulled all the plugs and the coils. And cylinder 1, 2, and 3 all look very similar, and cylinder 4 definitely looks like it's running differently than the rest. So I'm gonna say cylinder 4, which is the closest to your transmission, is the culprit. So let's throw in the compression tester and I will let you guys know who did. Excuse my Captain Morgan stance, but I got a bad back, so this supports me. But have a look at this, guys. We are looking at about 32 PSI on cylinder 4. I don't think we need to go any farther. I'll test cylinder 3 just for, you know, shiz and gigs, but I would say that's a pretty strong indication of why she's running like she's running. So I will check the next cylinder and I'll show you guys, and then that's it. I'm outie for real this time. So thanks guys for watching. Catch you in the next one.